Hello Bloomington, I'm Mayor Tim Bussey and this is the Council Minute for the week of October 4th. At our council meeting on Monday night, the City Council heard an update on the new plan to manage large, bulky items in a way different than our current curbside cleanup program. You may remember we talked about this back in September on a Council Minute, but here's some details of the plan. The new program will include a reimagined curbside cleanup event that will take place every other year, and small items that could fit into a large garbage cart would no longer be accepted during the new cleanup program. It will also include a regular pickup of reusable and recyclable items, an annual drop-off event for recyclable items, swap events for the exchange of items like sporting goods or gardening tools, and additional information about where and how people can reuse and recycle items throughout the year. The reason behind these changes is pretty clear. We want to reuse and recycle more and landfill less. Now, I know full well that the curbside cleanup program is very popular, but it also costs a lot. The haulers are having a harder time getting the equipment and the people necessary to do the program, and it is not at all environmentally sustainable. The program generates tons of garbage, literally tons of garbage. Listen to this for reference. In 2020, the citywide trash pickup program throughout the entire year totaled about 19,900 tons of trash collected. Also in 2020, in just 5 days of curbside cleanup activities, it generated 1,900 tons of trash. That's almost 9% of the city's total in just 5 days. And the bad part is all of that tonnage goes to landfills. We're not allowed to take the garbage collected during curbside cleanup down to the Hennepin County garbage burner downtown. It all goes to landfills, and landfills are the least environmentally acceptable way to deal with trash. Bloomington has come out in opposition to the expansion of landfills like the one just south of the river in Burnsville. These changes have been in the works for some time now. Back in 2019, the City Council asked the Sustainability Commission to look for ways to make the curbside cleanup program more environmentally sustainable while maintaining a service that I know a lot of people in the city really appreciate. So after thoroughly studying the issue and putting out recommendations, generating a lot of feedback and suggestions from members of the community, they reviewed what other cities were doing very successfully. They looked at the literature. They brought it all together so it would fit within the values of the city of Bloomington, and they came forward with these new proposals that I think will reduce and reuse more and landfill less. Basically a win-win for all of us. The changes will roll out next year in 2022, so be on the lookout for more information very soon. Also on Monday night, the City Council received an update on next steps regarding the tobacco ordinance that the City Council passed back in April of this year. If you recall, the Council banned the sale of flavored tobacco, including menthol, and put a sunset on tobacco retail licenses, effectively ending the sale of tobacco in the city of Bloomington over a number of years. One of the things we did do was delay the implementation of both of these policies in order to give retailers time to plan. We asked city staff to work with retailers to come up with alternatives and ways to ease the transition into this. Through those meetings, a number of conversations with the retailers, staff put together a matrix of different options about possibilities about how the city could ease this transition for retailers. Unfortunately, none of the options presented in the matrix were acceptable to the City Council. A couple of options were already in the works. For example, retailers asked about food trucks. That's on the work plan for the city in 2022, so that's already underway. We also talked about business assistance that's already available through the city, and retailers asked about the possibility of electric vehicle charging stations at their retail establishments. City staff is investigating federal funding options that would help retailers install electric vehicle charging stations at their place of business. Bloomington has had a long history of being at the forefront of health initiatives in the state of Minnesota, especially when it comes to tobacco. This is another example of a forward-thinking, innovative policy that will keep tobacco out of the hands of our youth. Finally today, I'm here at Bloomington Fire Station number 3 because it's Fire Prevention Week, which means that each of the Bloomington fire stations will be hosting their fire station open houses this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. There will be Gatorade, there will be cookies, firefighters will be on hand to hand out hats and stickers and other goodies. But the best part, of course, is you'll be able to crawl around on fire trucks and, bonus, snowplows. Because our firefighters are very safety conscious, masks and social distancing will be required. But please do join us Saturday 10 to 1 at all of our fire stations. It'll be great for kids, but it's also important for adults. Make sure you come as well. We're going to have some important community-wide discussions about Bloomington's fire department in the coming months. Come to a fire station, look around, put your eyeballs on exactly what we'll be talking about in terms of facilities and equipment. The more you know, the better. That will do it for this week's Council Minute. Thank you so very much for joining me. Until next time, stay safe, Bloomington.